Survival football is possibly the least attractive to watch, and the first 45 minutes at Tannadice was pretty brutal. The pace of the game was frantic, and both sides continually gave the ball away, and this fear factor meant that no one was prepared to take a touch and play a pass. Given what was at stake, fear got the better of most players yesterday, and as a result the match was low in quality. Midfield players were completely bypassed as both sides tried to fight it out in each other's half. Lee Mako's got plenty of ability, and you would normally expect both him and Alan Archibald to get caught up in simply lashing the ball forward like that. Mark Kerr was to have a huge impact on the eventual outcome of the game, but to be fair to him, he rarely shirks the defensive side of the game. Time and time again, he was more than willing to track back and clear potential danger. Here you see him aware of the threat of Dunfermline on the break, and it's his strength and determination that sees him clearing his lines. You've got to hand it to Jim Leishman. His involvement over the last couple of weeks at Dunfermline has been inspirational. Back-to-back wins means they're now safe, and he's also brought that vital ingredient that all managers look for: luck. Luck can play a big part in the outcome of games, especially at this stage of the season, and this was a definite break for United. Paul Ritchie fails to control this cross into the box, and I think Derek Young is harshly penalised for a tug on the United defender. Mind you, just as he did last week, his finishing was ruthless. In truth, the game could have gone either way, and this was how close Jim McIntyre came to opening the scoring. Mark Wilson's driven ball eventually finds its way to McIntyre, and he's unlucky to see it at the post. United were now beginning to dominate, and the movement of Crawford and McIntyre was giving Dunfermline a problem. Gordon Chisholm must have thought this header from Barry Robson was in, but Derek Stilley makes a brilliant double save. Stilley then kept Barry Robson out again from his trademark free kick. The dummy fools no one, and Stilley is alive and alert to take it at the second attempt. I wonder how much of an impact this incident will have on the rest of United's season. Paul Ritchie pulls up with a groin strain, and his presence will be missed on Saturday at Inverness. Ritchie no doubt praying he'll recover quickly. United's luck was out again when they hit the woodwork late on for a second time. Derek McInnes's volley just inches away. But it was Dunfermline who eventually got the biggest break of all with the only goal of the game. Alan Archibald wins the header, but's out of position when Darren Young plays Simon Donnelly in. And Mark Kerr, as he'd been doing all day, tracked back, and it's a cruel piece of luck to see his misplaced header looping over Bullock. But that's what it means to Jim Leishman. United weren't finished though. Jim McIntyre again went close with a header, only for Stilley to make yet another save. Simon Donnelly almost made it too when he took this pass from Lee Mako. He went past McCracken, but his shot just slipped past. But Dunfermline weren't to be denied. The final whistle meant they'd survived, and my goodness, didn't Jim Leishman milk it to the full. It must be odds on now that one of the Dundee clubs will be relegated. Amazingly, United could go to Hampden for the Scottish Cup final as a First Division club if Dundee win at Livingston. Saturday is sure to be tense, and I imagine it will probably go down to the last few minutes before anything's decided.